I love it when a plane comes together. Welcome to the Everglades. Today we have a mission of trying to locate some treasures from a treasure map that we have. And one of the treasures we believe, we were always told that there was a well and that Juan Gomez had placed this treasure in this well, but we were never able to locate it from previous attempts. So this time around, we actually have a location of possibility of a well. Through maps and LiDAR, we have located a spot that might be a pond or it might be a spring that could be the well that we've been looking for. So this is going to be pretty exciting. We have a few spots we're going to check today, and hopefully we'll find something interesting and maybe make a new discovery. Stay tuned to what happens next.
So I think everybody needs to know some of the background. We were told, I don't know, a couple years ago by one of the old timers there at Chokoloskee that Panther Key, his dad had seen Panther Key raided, I think it was like probably 1920, maybe 1930. It was after Juan had died or passed away in the early 1900s. And he had seen the island being raided by somebody with a seaplane. They took a barrel of whatever was on each corner of the house.
You know, I do remember that story. You know, one thing that I do remember is that the people that were on that seaplane were military style that actually had, high rifle machine guns.
Mm-hmm.
And so I still believe to this day they came from Cuba. And I believe it might have been the family of Ed Carrera where Bob got these treasure maps from.
And it's very possible, or they were just complete strangers, and supposedly they pulled up, they knew exactly what they were looking for, where it was. They pulled up a barrel of gold or silver, whatever it was, and they were chained on each side of the house. This is when Juan Gomez's house at the tip over there at Gomez Point was still around at the time. So it wasn't too much long after he passed away, I believe. So, yeah. So
Good
we'll
info.
see.
Yeah, good info. Well, look who's arrived. The man himself, Captain Troy.
What's up?
Are you ready for this?
I'm ready. Let's do this.
This guy's got his sleeping bag. He's got everything ready. This guy's going to be camping out here until he finds it.
I'm gonna camp out here for a month if that's what it takes. Longboat. Guess what? It's not.
This isn't.
Not long enough for no longboat anymore. Not wide enough. But that's where it is. But here's the thing. I can put on my dive gear and go underneath all of that. All the way to the end. Underwater. With my metal detector.
Yeah, we got to basically follow it all the way in.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Put on my dive gear and go under there. Because I guarantee you that's deep enough in there. And the only other option is try to walk on those mangrove roots all the way up.
Don't push us in too far.
Yeah, please.
We're fine. We're not going to.
There's a shitload of friggin'
It's all right.
coral right there.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter. There's a hole in the bottom of the boat, remember?
We don't need another one though.
Never mind me that. Just so you know, Troy's currently patching up a hole in the boat. I forgot all about that.
You forgot all about it. Now he's upset about it.
Yeah.
We got to make it worth our, you know.
You
Gotta make it
don't have to
interesting.
worry about it when
Duh.
the water starts coming out of that front compartment.
You strong enough to throw that, Mike?
The ankle stuff.
Mike, it's got to go to that tree all the way over there.
Where?
All the way over there.
Yeah, I was just going to
We
try
just
that right
winch
here.
the boat up in there.
Okay,
You know,
hold
I'm
on,
getting
hold on.
the-
Think about this.
Getting.
There was water there that led you to
Yeah.
where it was at.
Yeah.
There's water here that led you to where it's at. Bogus Hole Pond,
Water
and
there
there's water probably at the other one that's
all
at
the
the
way.
peak.
So that's what they did is they rode the longboats up in there and they dumped it right out of longboats
And you know,
in the
down
end
at
of the
other
canal.
end
And they didn't have to dig no holes. It's all in the
They
water.
just dumped it over.
Yeah, this is definitely a Troy job. You can go through the water not as many obstacles as it is going through the trees. This is horrible terrain. Horrible. I don't even know where to go from here. What the treasure maps are pointing to is everything's in the water. Because to walk through this, it was impossible. There's no way they're going to carry that amount of gold and treasure through this. They probably came in with a little boat or canoe, didn't even bother digging, and they dropped it all in the water. Troy, this is your mission, brother. If anybody can do this, it's you.
Under the mangroves, here I come.
You find it, and guess what? You're going to make the Gasparilla legend come to life.
For real.
So does that mean there is another river that leads up to the other one on the other side?
No, it keeps going. I went up to the peak. There's a peak there, and there was a tree there. That's why I thought I saw a marked tree, the number 7. But it keeps going down. It actually widens. Hey, the further you go down, it widens.
Sure, I imagine. I'm sure it goes way up in there too. This used to be actually a river.
All right. Give us a yell every 5 minutes.
There we go.
I gotta down in my. Now I detect a little.
Fucking turtle or something. Fucking tripping me out. And this little spot in here, off to my starboard side, looks like a little cove. Yeah. I really need to get up in there with the metal detector too. I need my 15-inch loop in here and my dive gear. It gets deep here. It's about probably 8 feet in the middle. It's head high. I need my dive gear back here.
How clear is the water?
Huh?
How clear is the water?
It's not clear at all. It's zero viz. So I found it. It's right here. I found the treasure. The metal detector's going off like mad right here. It's under probably 6 feet of muck. This is I found it. It's under 10 feet of mud. It's right here. Literally, it's right here. Holy shit. Holy shit. About 10, about 10. It's right here, man.
How much further down was it? Past that, back in there
As much as you are from the boat.
to there?
It's in the
That's
alcove opening in the middle.
Dude, that's 100 feet.
And it does go around the corner. The river goes that way and that way. It goes two different, but that's an intersection. It's right at the intersection. Metal detector's going crazy. Going crazy with click, 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 which is gold. And it's 6 feet down.
Nice.
There's no doubt.
You don't want to try spiking it? You don't want to try spiking?
I need my big loop. And I'm gonna have to get a paddleboard or canoe in there with a dredge pump in it. And it's gonna take some effort to get it out of there.
Well, you don't want to spike it just to double check, just to be 100% sure?
Not right now. I can't spike it without dive gear. Current's too rough in there. I need dive gear. I need weight belt. Current's too strong right now. I already know what's there. And I'm not sure it's going to get down in there where it needs to go. But I would love to cut these two branches out of here.
Man, I didn't bring my saw. I was thinking about bringing it, but...
That click, click, click that this thing is giving me is really impressive. And it's like a 3 corners. And so I could just imagine that 150 years ago with 3 different directions right at the interchange, like at the interchange. It's right in the middle of the interchange.
How far of mud?
And it's clicking and it seems like the mud's probably 6 feet deep.
Yeah.
I need a long probe, like a snow probe. You know, for snow rescue. That's the probe we need. I'll put my metal detector on the end of it, make a super long cord, and probe it off a paddleboard. I can get a paddleboard at low tide, put a paddleboard right up underneath there, and or sink the clear kayak, and then we only have to clear this entrance. From there back, it's all wide open. So if I sink the clear kayak, and we can drag a 2-inch gas-powered pump up in there, and put it in the kayak, and I could run a dredge, I can get this treasure. It's gonna take a little bit of work, but it's there. I know it's there. I'm gonna come back with the loop with the. Are you sinking the boat up there?
He might be.
Mikey, are you sinking the boat?
What do you mean?
That's where the hole in the boat is.
It's like the whole back of the boat's out of the water.
Do you have a bilge pump on this?
No. It's a Boston Whaler. It doesn't need a bilge pump.
No.
It's full of foam like a surfboard. It's full of foam like a surfboard.
Okay, and you said if it gets too much water on the foam.
The foam might dissolve, you know, if it gets too much water. It just gets saturated and it gets really heavy.
Have you looked at it to see what it looks like lately? Because this boat's like 20 years old.
I know, you're standing on the bow.
So you're saying not to stand on the
You're
bow?
sinking it.
Can't work like this. Mike's
This boat's more than 20 years old.
Yeah, it's
too.
like 50.
Yeah, it's
40 years
74.
old.
Oh, that's even better. So,
You said it's 74?
so there's probably no
It's
foam
51
left.
years old.
It's 51 years old. See, we were both wrong.
Dude,
I was-
It's
I
even older than that.
I was born in 74.
what if there's no styrofoam left?
It's okay. The styrofoam lasts forever. I mean, when was the last time you seen a surfboard that was 51 years old?
What did you do to this, Mike? I didn't do anything. Yes, you did. Look what you did.
All right, so we need a probe. Did you catch some fish?
No.
No, Mike, you cast out.
No, I cast it and you said you found some, so I fucking put it down. Yeah, I was ready to
real.
swim out there.
It's there. It's going click, 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 click. And I know that click means on the sensitivity level, so all the way up in there, and then I'll reset it back there about 100 feet deep. And you said 150?
125 feet.
Okay, well, it's more like 150 because the land is
Well,
grown
was it-
out now.
Right. I'm
25
saying,
feet.
right. You're right. You might be right.
Right? From where it
Yeah.
was. And it's grown in and it's grown out. So now it's 150 feet back
How
in
did
there.
the land look back there? Just in case you
It's
mind.
perfect, man. It is.
Right, but what I'm
Watch the
saying is-
GoPro video and you'll understand. I came out into this opening. You can clearly see the water and the river going that way, and you can see it going that way, and you can see it going that way. It's like four corners.
So you don't think it's in land at all?
No, it's right there in the water. They dumped it right there. Yep, they dumped it right there.
Agree with you on that.
It's right in the four corners.
I can see that. There's no way anybody would bury anything out here on this island.
They paddled up in there with the longboat. They drifted in there with the longboat. The tide, I had to struggle to get back up this current, you know. It's there. I know it's there. It's just how do we get it now?
Well, do we want to maybe go find Bob, get some lunch off the boat,
Tools.
and some
I
tools,
need a probe. I need a long probe. I really need a probe.
and
It's gonna be okay. So
I got mine.
I use this. No. That probe's not what I need. What I need is so it's a fiberglass rod for electricians, like a chase rod.
Yeah, fish.
Fish.
Fish. I got that at the house. Fish tape. You're talking about.
Fiberglass. No. Fiberglass.
Yeah.
Fiberglass fish.
Yeah.
Stick. Fish rod.
Mike's a retired electrician.
And I still don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
He's talking about a fish. It's a fiberglass fish tape.
Nice. Oh, that's awesome.
It's so alive. There's crabs all in here. That looks almost like a stone crab. Little crab all over me. Look at that, anemones.
One crab crawling right there.
Oh, those are eggs.
Yeah, they are.
Those are egg pods.
Now, if we just had some bacon, we'd be good to go.
I don't know what kind of fish egg, what kind of eggs are. Oh, they're sea snakes. Those are sea snakes.
They're only a little bit poisonous.
Those are yellow, yeah. The green and yellow sea snakes. Gotta get out of this water before I get infected.
So-
Pirate.
We've checked a total of 3 locations. Two are underwater. We passed up one that we're going to wait for a different day, so we're going back to a different island where we found out that it's accessible to get to the location of where the treasure is. So now we're heading back to that location, and I'm going to do my thing and see if we can come up with something, but Troy got a good hit on location number 2, so we just got to come back with different equipment, different things to be able to pull it out of the water. So that's something that we have to come back to. But right now we're heading back to spot number 1, and we're going to GPR it and see if we get any hits. So it's a hot day, it's a tiring day, and treasure hunting is not easy by any means. It only keeps getting harder. It started getting easier. So this is our ride back. I don't know how we made it through this day. I really don't. We have a hole in the boat.
we haven't sank.
Hole in the boat. A motor that barely stays running.
And fuel pump melter.
Yeah. He kept the boat running.
These hands are strong.
I thought we were probably stranded today, probably about, no shit, 20 times. But, you know, this is the part of treasure hunting that people don't see.
Reality.
It's the reality side of it.
This is
But-
the best part of it.
At the end of the day, you know what? It's another memory of another treasure that lives again. Well, I shouldn't say that, because we did locate one of the treasures. We know where it's at. We just need different equipment, different things to be able to get it out of where it's at. But that's something that we're going to go back to.
Need a digger.
Yeah. So this concludes this episode. And on to the next one. I don't know where it's going to take us or what we're going to find. But
Tomorrow's another day.
And we haven't sunk yet.
yeah, we haven't sunk yet. Anything there, Irish cowboy?
Today was pretty difficult. We traversed some crazy stuff today.
Reverse engineered.
So all I gotta say is I'm tired.
Yeah, no shit. So the treasure goes on, and so do we.
Bye.
See ya. So we made it back. We made it back. I don't know how, but we did. I'm just curious to see if the patch fell off the boat that covered the hole. So I'm curious to find out. So let's see what happens. The freaking patch actually held. Are you kidding me? It's like halfway ripped off, but it's still there. Oh gosh. The end.